Chivalry 2 has been out for nearly 5 years, and I've been here since the very start. Longtime viewers of the channel know that the whole time I've been trying to get a 100 kill game. It's something not many players have been able to do. Let's see if we can finally get it done. We're going to be using the Messer, and it's of course Escape from Falmire. This will be narrated gameplay, but we're going to be letting the gameplay speak for itself a lot here. Not so much tips and tricks, funny moments as usual. Let's get into it. In today's game, we are going to be playing with Benny Mac, Hale, Trip 6, Hambone, and Megan and Azrael. You guys have seen a lot of these people in videos before. Megan and Azrael are on the other team because it was very lopsided and people were leaving at the very start when they saw all of us on one side. So they evened it out, and Azrael dominated. He had nearly as many kills as me, as I'll say. Definitely pay attention. We'll be pointing him out as we go. I did say Megan is a good friend, but here we are not going to commend her for this bullshit. Look at this. We got an archer dead to rights. Look what she's going to do. Unreal. Definitely too much team damage going on. Here I'm trying to suicide to the car just to open up space. If I can't get there, maybe someone else will. But we're definitely doing too much team damage. That was something I was trying to clean up before I took my break, and I changed my settings and stuff, and it was going well, but it's definitely a work in progress now that we're rusty and all that. This video is not a kill race by any means, especially because Azrael switched to defense and has the harder job here, and is just dying a lot less than me. I die a lot, you guys know that. It would be a disservice to him to not show how just dominant a game he had. So, Azrael is one of my closest internet friends that I'll have long past Chivalry 2, and you guys have probably seen him in game. He's OG, he's been playing since the game came out, so it's just a little side plot to follow in this one as well. Not the most impressive game yet by any means, because I'm just dying nonstop, a lot of reckless positioning. I'm just recording at all times, so I didn't expect this to make YouTube at this point, but we're going to turn it on very quickly. Really getting just overpowered by this guy with the greatsword. He has my number here, but you'll never guess what happens next. At this point, I almost lost my mind. I'm having a great game, and I'm leaving this in because obviously I want you guys to see the entire thing because it's a challenge we've been trying to accomplish. My internet is just completely it almost completely cut out. I'm lagging all over the place now, flying everywhere. Total mess. So we're going to fast forward through this, but I'm still going to show it. After getting a projectile kill on an archer, we are going to try and capture the bridge. Now, obviously, you know the game went the distance if I'm trying to break this record. We're going to go on a brutal streak here. I'm going to die a ton of times in a row, not do much of anything. But then when all hope is lost, we're going to just ramp up and start going on a rampage until the end of the game. And we needed it too, because these objectives came down to the wire, especially this bridge part. That's as ugly a streak as you're ever going to see, but let's see if we can get this bridge captured. So we got that done, and now we are going to lead the charge to breach the gates. Now as we gear up to finally get this challenge done and join the 100 kill club, I would like to ask if you'd like the video to please give it a like. It helps smaller YouTubers out like me a ton. And join the Discord in the pinned comment if you want to get games in and see yourself on video. That's what Benny Mac did. He's a good guy. Now we're friends. So be like Benny Mac. And here we go. Well, dear viewer, we did not hit 100 kills, but we did something even more impressive. 200 takedowns, something I never thought I'd be able to do, and that's why I've never set it as a goal. So yeah, not getting both in the same game is disappointing, but if I had to pick one or the other, it's definitely 200 takedowns. That's unreal. Amazing performance by Azrael, who didn't die nearly as much as me. I was way too reckless, but I love you guys. When I do get the 100 kill game, it's just going to be in the title and thumbnail. So now that we got this and I did the suspense, the whole thing, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.